Over the last 9 months, we've seen the horror of the Rohingya exodus from Myanmar unfolding before our eyes. We've seen pictures from the camps where daily survival is the biggest challenge. And now there is a new dimension to that crisis. Rohingya camps are full of pregnant women, many of whom are rape survivors. The UNICEF estimates that 60 babies are being born in the world's largest refugee camp every day in unimaginably pathetic conditions.
These are the vast Rohingya refugee camps in Bangladesh's Cox's Bazar, where thousands of survivors struggle for every inch of space and every morsel of food daily. The crisis is only set to worsen. Aid workers are now scouring these camps for pregnant Rohingya rape survivors, with a rush of births anticipated 9 months after Myanmar forces unleashed what's being called a frenzy of sexual violence. The UNICEF estimates that around 60 babies are being born every day in these camps. But aid workers fear many women are hiding their pregnancies out of shame, which could mean newborns being abandoned and new mothers dying without care.
For Save the Children, the greatest concern of the babies left behind is that they could grow up with a stigma or a label attached to them, which is the last thing we'd like to see for these babies.
More than 16,000 babies have been born in these camps since the crisis began, says the UNICEF. Only 3,000 of them were delivered in health facilities.
I think when it comes to sexual and gender-based violence cases that we do see in our health facilities, I would say it's the tip of the iceberg. In a huge camp like this, it's not easy for victims of violence to find, the medical care they need.
Aid workers and volunteers contend with a deep-rooted stigma that keeps many sexual assault survivors from revealing their ordeal. Tosminara, herself a Rohingya refugee, has spent months coaxing these women out of the shadows, promising discretion. Nearly 700,000 Rohingya fled to Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh following the Myanmar military crackdown. More than half of them are women. As the 9-month milestone looms, aid workers are ready to assign abandoned children to women who can breastfeed them until families are found in the Rohingya community. Bureau Report, WION.